right, try to follow this story. A Houston middle school student left his phone on in class. It was taken away by a teacher, and eventually it was stolen. He never saw it again.
Yeah, and that student and his mother then turned to our investigative reporter, Ted Oberg, who dug in and got some results.
Yeah, hey, Art and Mel, since we're talking about school, let's give a quick lesson. If you leave your phone off in class, you'll never be the subject of a story like this, but this student did leave his phone on. And as we investigated this case, we found a lot of things that made us curious. Inside the Jane Long Academy one day not too long ago, Jonathan Rodriguez's cell phone rang. It's not supposed to be on during class. He turned it off as fast as he could, but not fast enough to stop his teacher from taking it. Rules are rules.
I didn't notice her coming behind me, and she grabbed the phone. She just took it.
His teacher was supposed to turn it into the office.
Whenever they take your phone away, they turn it into the office, and you have to pay $15 by the next Monday.
But Jonathan's iPhone 6 never made it to the office. It was reportedly stolen from the teacher's desk. Jonathan still owed hundreds of dollars on it. The school told them a police report was filed, but nothing else could be done.
As soon as she has a phone, it's her responsibility to take care of it and put it in a safe place.
The teacher, who wasn't allowed to talk to us, offered one of her old phones as a replacement. Jonathan said no thanks. We asked for a copy of the supposed police report and some accounting of how many cell phones had been seized here at the school. Turns out there never was a police report, and that's not all we learned. The school also gave us a list of every phone seized this school year at Jane Long Academy. It's enough to collect $1,300 in fines if everyone paid. HISD says some parents don't. But days after turning that list over to us, they also, surprisingly, turned over a check to Jonathan's mom so he could get a new phone. What's the rule with that during class now?
Put it in your pocket.
And turn it off?
Turn it off.
How often?
All day.
Jonathan promises he keeps his phone off all day, every day in class, and hopefully he continues that next year, and that's the lesson, keep it off. But it's also an interesting question about what the school's responsibility is in cases like this. An HISD spokesman said school policy is to pay some for a lost phone, more if the phone is under contract, but a police report is required. And when we pointed out there wasn't one in this case, HISD seemed to make that check appear pretty quickly.